Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam, and you have just entered the realms of the Grand Collective. Happy Monday. How are you? I'm pretty good this morning. I'm taking my vitamins, and I feel fine. Well, Collective, I had to just drop in. I'm not going to be long. But there's this little ditty that's happening right about now. We know 47 Felicia is under the gun right about now, not necessarily legally. However, the let's say the realm of public opinion is just drilling him right now regarding the Jeffrey Epstein connection. Hello, Jackie B. How are you? Well, it seems that our fearless leader is trying to cast aspersions on a former leader, Barack Obama, President Obama. He has accused the former president. Hi, Janelle. How are you? Nellie, how are you? He has accused the former president of it's investigating Russia's ties into Trump's earlier election. In other words, what he was saying is he's thinking about having Obama arrested for calling together a council or task force to look into the election results at the time when Trump was competing against Hillary Clinton. I'm like, yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right, dude. And we all know this is to take the heat off of him right now with this Epstein business. But see, when you put things out there into the public realm like that, things happen. What I want to do this morning, we've got a few more minutes before it's afternoon. I want to see what the outcome of this announcement is. I want to see if Tulsi Gabbard keeps her job. I just want to see what happens. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear the area with sound. Hello, Ange. How are you? Um, Clear the cards, and let's just get started. Okay, put you over here. I needed more space to read. Oh, no, we're not talking today. No, I don't want to turn it off because it might be somebody important. How about bottom of the bag? There we go. So, right about now. Oh my goodness, I can't see. Where are my glasses? There we go. It is hard to try to find your glasses when you're not wearing them, you know? Okay. This thing is still making noise. All right. Um, let's get comfy. Hey, Kat. How are you? Happy Monday. We're going to breathe in through the nostrils on the count of three. Hold it for three. Exhale out for three. And we're going to do it 3 times. When we do this, we're also connecting not just with our breaths, ladies, gentlemen, and non-binds, but we are also connecting with the divine. Okay? And it's a nice relaxation technique. So here we go. Breathe in. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in. Hold it. And Okay. In the meantime, let me clear these cards. And the pendulum. With sound. Okay, we're good to go. We are good to go. Let me put this in here. Get out of the way. Get my devices, form them in some type of order, just in case you get to see them. Now, I guess we just want to know what the outcome would be. Okay, let's see where we're going to start. I'm going to start with the golden deck. that golden tarot deck that is so beautiful. And then I'll probably clarify with what lies beneath, and we'll see from there. How's that? Okay. Let's put this over here. All right. Philanesha has had his National Intelligence Director, Tulsi Gabbard, actually make the statement, make a public statement on the news wire or the news circuit, saying that he could possibly arrest President Barack Obama for his investigation into possible election fraud with Trump's first. Funny he would say the first term. How about this term? What is the outcome from this threat? Oops. What is the outcome behind this threat for the emperor himself, for Trump? What's the outcome for this threat? Because I know Obama could care less and is probably in I wish you would mode. Because what is, they're talking about release the files. FBI has these Epstein files, but let me tell you, funny, I got a strong feeling. Well, we've already seen it. Those there's more to those files, and they're all in the streets already. Those documents, those receipts of his affiliation with Jeffrey Epstein and what was all going on, the activities, they are already in the public domain. In the private realms, in the private domain. What do you see, Cat? Don't scare me like that. And they just haven't been put online yet. When they get to the right people, like the Wall Street Journal, they're suddenly what? Put online. Hey, Cat. Okay, so what is the outcome for 47, felon 47, threatening to have Obama prosecuted? What's the outcome of that? Thank you. Do I have to sign anything?
No, I got a package for you. I'll bring it back in a second.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm at the bottom of the hill. He gets to go up top, so I have some time. Okay, so what's the outcome of Trump threatening to prosecute Obama? Overall energy. Oh, look at this. Is the emperor. Okay. He thinks he'll be very successful with this threat. What's crossing this threat? Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. This is the Knight of Wands. This is the night of movement, of relocation, of eviction, of your butt is out of here. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. And then you will be retired. 4 swords. Oh my goodness. Have you ever met a person who just keeps messing up and messing up and messing up? Hey, Camellia, how are you? And they just keep messing up and they just keep messing up and they just keep messing up. Okay, thank you for popping in, Camellia. Here's the card of temperance. It says patience. And here's the 3-way. This is the 3 of wands. This is looking towards, well, this would be talking about Russian influence in the election, okay? And it's funny because there's also influence in the election that's in the future. That's foreign. Okay, put that right there. Move this down here. Look at this. Things going through the airwaves. This is the Eight of Wands. These days, it's not airmail as much as it is email, text messages, things like that. And look here. All right, this is the agency. Ten of Pentacles. To be the presidency. The battle of the presidents. Somebody is standing alone in all this foolishness, and fearless leader is going to be, this is a hermit, standing alone with this because no one is going to support him. I mean, Tulsi Gabbard might support it. And the first thing I thought of when I heard that, hello, Shirley Trope, is you about to lose your job. And he's a former lawyer too, married to another lawyer. All their friends are lawyers. And yeah, they might be in a circle you know nothing about there. You want to talk about the deep state? I don't know if it ever existed in the first place, but shadow government is always a shadow government of sorcerers somewhere around. Choices have to be made. Somebody's afraid of making them. Yeah, world choices, global choices, decisions. So it has been undecided. They're just tossing it out there. Tulsi Gabbard, she's going to be our Queen of Pentacles. You're about to lose your job. Okay. Look at this. Oh, Ten of Swords. Somebody's at rock bottom right now. This is a what you call it, last ditch effort. Is this your Hail Mary? I think this is his Hail Mary, a football phrase meaning the last ditch effort. This is the last thing that you got in your toolkit to hold them off and win the game, you know? And it's, expansion. Wow. I just looked at this. Hold on, let me put this. Oh, dang on. Can't put it there. Can't put them there. I'll just have to hold on to them then. Look at this. We have the ruin, complete ruin of the Ten of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands saying it's coming fast and it's through the airwaves, or probably digital these days. And it is expansive. The Empress is also a representation of outgrowth, expansion. Like, wow, dude. And they play these roles with such conviction. Such conviction. What I tell you, you're about to lose your job. Oh, that was justice. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's afraid of the justice that's going to befall upon him behind Jeffrey Epstein. All this mess he has done, all the ripping and running through, he had Elon Musk do with the social agencies, social service agencies. He doesn't care about that. All this attack on the Supreme Court, trying to wear down the power of the Supreme Court to bring it under the executive branch. He doesn't care about that. That's what he wanted to do. All this total disregard of the U.S. Constitution. That is his foremost and primary function. That's his goal. But he's worried, I guess, about what he should be worried about. His association with a known sex trafficking pedophile. Oh, and look who is here. Emotional challenge. I'm not sure who this woman is, but it could be just, in this case, it could be one of his female staff, could be Gnome or somebody. I know her name is pronounced Noam, but she's Gnome to me. Okay. Or it could be his staff, chief of staff, Ms. Wiles. It could be anybody, but right now, she could also symbolize power and authority, overreaching authority. And she has become a problem, or it has becoming a problem. His overreach hello Ellie, how are you? Has become a problem. And the outcome, I remember, I'm hiding the little bits. The outcome of it all is going to go global, and it will also, of course, it's going to go global. Everybody's got internet these days. Not only is it going global, it's going to be the end of the cycle, or coincided with the end of the cycle. Now, this whole business about having Obama arrested at the bottom of the deck is BS. There is a blockage. Oh, I forgot about these parts. I'm sorry. I forgot about these parts. Blockage. Not happening. That's a full stop. And that's what he says. Wait a minute. Is this the Vulcan? Doggone. If this isn't, I don't know if the artist meant to do that. We have the card of the devil. This is full stop. Oh, look at this. It's the big three again. The collaboration of the three of pentacles to make the money. The collaborative, then the partying of the, well, Epstein, Felicia. Who's the third party? Who's the third partner in this? Who is that third party, I wonder? The one who invited them all up. Oh, that could be Ghislaine. Because they're all broken up now. Yeah, they're all broken up now, but they were high in the hog and really living it up wildly back in the 90s. Ghislaine, I know, recruited those girls. We all know this. So she could be part of the big three herself when it comes to this business here. And now it looks like somebody has to muster up the strength and the ability just to withdraw from the whole situation and walk away from it. Well, she needs more than strength and ability to get out. She has to get out of jail. There will be some type of an announcement. I have the Page of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. They're trying to keep a lot of secrets. There are a lot of sexual activity secrets out of the press, out of the media. And, oh my God. All right. You know, the Six of Cups represents the past. The Six of Cups also represents children. And we have the King with the children. And this is the defense. So this whole Obama thing was a measure to try to distract the public so that, let's just say, somebody could be protected from any fallout or any attacks that may come their way. This is interesting because really, since that time, since back in the fun days, there's been a whole reevaluation and a whole different path to walk now. And now we have regrets. There are regrets. But when you're trying to come for Obama, you're going to get a stalemate here. Obama might be coming for you. Here we have these, excuse me. Oh, thank you. That's one. Okay, I can get that later. It's a little cube. It's almost as if the feeling is one of victimization. Look what they're doing to me. I don't believe it. If you support me because they're trying to come get me, poor me. And this is the whole, it's like a gamut. We're going to see a series of poor me. That's the position that's going to be taken. So it looks like Felicia is going to be the victim through all these conflicts that he has created until it comes to a absolute screeching halt. Somebody's going to get their funds frozen. Mhm. No, that does not mean he's going to expire anytime soon. Stop wishing death on that man, folks, because that shit comes back on you immediately. Hello, Carol. How are you? Don't do that ever, ever, ever. I don't care how badly you can't stand. You know, I saw something in the Psalms the other day, and I was like, I am not ever coming. It's not coming out of my mouth. I'm one of these people who, if I'm doing mantras, of course, I understand the whole vocal app. I understand the power of the vocal apparatus that it holds and how you can put it out there. But, and I don't care if it's in the Bible. It's wrong. It's dead wrong. And you won't see, they don't tell you that because they don't believe in karma or consequences. Because if it's in the Bible, then it's okay to do, and that will get your ass in trouble like you have never, ever been in trouble before. One of the last few stanzas of the Psalm 21 talks about it's okay to kill your enemy's children and offspring. So that means the kids and the babies. And where have we seen that done? Okay, so be mindful, be very, very careful. I mean, some things are popular to say. Just because it's popular does not mean you are, you have the authority to say it. Because just because you may not get got in this realm behind something you said, you will definitely get got in the next realm. And I'm telling you now, the realms are overlapping and interchanging. Either way you're going, you can get got badly. Moving right along. That's my rant for this first few minutes. Yeah, this is talking about things that come out your mouth too. This is manipulation. The magician. We know that the Emperor 47 is an awesome magician. He knows how to make things happen, right or wrong. He also knows how to master confusion and make it work for him. Seven of Cups. And he gives opportunities, which is where he gets his support from. He promises opportunities. Some people get them, and some people get paid very, very well. However, what has been happening lately is that tide has turned. And you see it on this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is a symbol for the internet and for the turning of the tide, for moving the wheel, as they say in Buddhism. Moving the wheel of karma, just move it, move it, move it. So a little bit of improvement at a time can take place, or have that wheel push back and go in the opposite direction where all hell breaks out. Either way, the movement of the wheel. That's what this is. And in Felonicia's case, that wheel is being pushed back because here's the instability of it all. Two of Pentacles. Well, let's put it together like this. All right, hold on. Oh, whoa. I mean, this says it all here. Instability in the White House, and there's leading a lot of worry, which could include imprisonment. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, which I use as the White House, and the Castle. And the Eight of Swords is imprisonment of the mind, imprisonment of the body, jailed. Jailed. My cat has a screen on his carrier. It's huge carrier. And he pulls it down some kind of way. And then he goes in. In other words, he's like, shutting this door. I'm going into my room. Don't bother me. That's what the noise has bells on it. That's what that was about. But it still sounds weird. Anyway, okay. The moon. Yeah. Monies have been sent Monies have been paid, but it's in the shadows. Okay, we don't know what the money has that. We don't know what happened to the money, and I sincerely doubt he's paying anybody to go up against Obama. No, so this is going back to his Epstein escapades again, and this is where he's stuck. He's upside down. He can't move. And who stuck him? This is Maureen Comey. She's Queen of Swords, whether she is at the office or not. She got him. She's got him. I'm not giving Pam Bondi that kind of credit because she's not that smart. There are records. There's a Page of Pentacles. There are financial records she still has access to, or I don't know how they can get around it, but she has access to it. You don't know what she has in her house. Sometimes people bring work home and it gets left in the house. Sometimes copies are made. Sometimes people bring them things. Some things are going on behind closed doors. She's not there, but there's something going on that DOJ knows nothing about, or is it that the administration knows? Oh God, that was Lord. She's singing. I heard that noise. It went straight to my heart. I thought she I'm sorry, but I thought she was. She was just an outburst. Oh, okay. Oh my God! Wait a minute, I gotta get myself together. See, I'm talking about this mess. You can't focus on this stuff too long. Oh my God! Hi, Roger. Oh, hi, Jill. Well, she's okay. She was just singing, just that one piece. Oh, where do I have water in this thing? Oh God, that went right through my chest. Sound is a very powerful thing, especially when you're using, what do they call in sound healing, your vocal apparatus. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. You don't know. Okay. Uh, Something's going on behind Miss Bondi's back. And it's like they left her behind. Oh, we got some stuff going on here. And looks like, oh, look at this. I think he's thrown, what's his name? 47 Felicia has thrown Bondi under the bus. He's made a decision. To me, that's he's abandoning somebody. And it's Bondi. That's Bondi's area, not Tulsi Gabbard's. She's not that bright either. Let me stop. Let me stop talking about people not being bright. Let me challenge that. I can't do these judgments. It is nothing but jealousy on my part where I'm kicking myself in the butt where I should have just gone on into law school. But I didn't. I have to remind myself, nah, I didn't want to be bothered because it's a cesspool. Not as bad as music or acting, of which I love those too. I could have gone into that too, but I need to stop judging these people. Um, If someone's coming in with questions, Obama may have gotten tired of him. Tired of the newscast and might be challenging him. Knight of Swords, he coming in hot, 38 hot. Yeah, you're gonna put it out there. You're gonna tell the truth, or I'm gonna have you arrested, or charged, or sanctioned, or whatever they do. And ooh, the agency is trying to pull together some new partnerships, it seems. So I think I think Fearless Leader's doing an in run around Pam Bondi right now using Tulsi Gabbard. But it's something else going on because in doing that, let's not forget the mosquito, who seems to be at a clear distance right now, a safe distance, who is really using his disappointment to get some things exposed. We have the Four of Cups, the High Priestess, who handles secrets, and the disappointment of, oh, the Sun is exposing it all. And it has to do with the disruptions he created, Mosquito himself, on all those federal agencies' jobs. And I'm hearing he did that to make Fearless Leader look good, like he was accomplishing something. When now things are so messed up, there needs to be some quick recovery, but there is none. All he did was mess things up. And look at this. Not only did he mess things up, the money is messed up. Everything is messed up. Nobody's ready to privatize the social security system or Medicaid or anything that's been messed up. It's too messed. They can't afford it. The billionaire businesses he thought he was going to sell those agencies to have decided to they changed their mind. They just changed their mind. And now, this is interesting. The promises, I'll say this page of cups is nothing more than a promise, but there's a lot of anxiety built around these promises. Can you hear her? It's good to hear her sing because for the last few months it was very difficult for her. Very difficult. Now she feels comfortable enough to sing. Thank you, God, Goddess, for putting her in the space in her heart where she is comfortable. She can sing. Now, I'm not saying she can sing, but thank you, God, that she's singing. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Um, a new arrangement has been made with a. This is Pam Bondi. I think she's found herself another job, or maybe another wagon to hitch onto. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is a yeah. Now, also, what this is looks like. You know what? This is also looking like now, and this is going to be the Nine of Cups. That's going to be the agency, and it looks like the King of Cups is going to try to take DOJ, or maybe that's all of Treasury. I don't know, into a different direction, into a whole new direction. But whatever he does, he best not mess with Obama. Hold on, because that's just a diversion. Did you see anything? You didn't even see Obama pop up in there. Or did I? Where was it? No. Mm-mm. He should have been. I did have a King of Wands, but that was more Philoniqua's implementation energy, getting things done energy. Mm-mm. So, what's the outcome? He's going to be in a world of what is the outcome? Absolutely nothing. Nothing's going to go down. Nothing's going to happen. Philoniqua, the emperor, is just going to be looking worse than he usually does. And no one is forgetting about Epstein. No one. Okay. Now, let's see. Where's my, uh, let me ask this. Everybody is so focused on the Epstein files and the DOJ. But let me ask, are there several people outside of in the private sector, who have strong evidence linking Felicia to Jeffrey Epstein's trafficking business? Are there others in the private sector who have even more evidence? See, this is what I felt. This is another smokescreen for us. Why won't he show the files? They're not showing the files. You have more people outside of government service who were tied into those beauty pageants, those activities, those menage a trois, freak offs, or whatever he wanted to call them, parties, who have more evidence on him than they have in the files in the DOJ. Now, uh, these are members of the public. Are they going to relinquish or release those the evidence that they have in support of, not in support of, in support of the trafficking, in support of the trafficking discussion or trafficking accusation? Are the people who have the evidence going to release information, release what they have in support of the trafficking charges, the evidence? Yes, it's going to come out. This is a yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hollywood and corporate or oligarchs. You're absolutely right, Jackie B. Hello. Yeah, Epstein. And like, was it Don Lemon yesterday? No, no, it wasn't Don. I was watching an astrologer, and this thing, they're so worried about the immigrants when they find out how their children have been trafficked in this country. The White House isn't safe. I'll leave it at that. Mm-mm. When that comes out, is it going to come out how the missing children, have been trafficked in this country? By whom? By Epstein's group? Yes. Were the Native American women in the Midwest and on the reservations across the nation, were they also trafficked via Epstein, his syndicate? Yes. The black girls in D.C., the 34 who went missing overnight, were they part of the Epstein machine? Yes. Shaniqua Jenkins, or yeah, what's her name? Yeah, was she also up there in around Chicago, Illinois, years ago? The one they found in the refrigerator, the freezer. Were they attempting to traffic her? Was that part of Epstein's syndicate? No. Okay, that's no evidence on that. Okay. Yeah, when these people, the public, finds out that their children and their women have been taken, literally taken. Let's see what lies beneath. Yeah, I had to shut up. Forgive me, but you've been with me long enough to know there are times I have to shut myself up. Okay. Um, What was behind him threatening prosecution against Barack Obama? What was behind all that? What was behind all that? Then I have a hell of a question to ask. What's behind all that? Uh, Behind Felonicia's trying to verbal suggestion that he prosecute Obama for challenging him or investigating election fraud. How the hell are you going to how are you going to charge somebody for investigating you? How are you going to prosecute somebody for investigating you? This is the mindset of these folks, which means they live in la la land too. What was behind it? What was behind it? All right, that's it. Cut three ways. 2, 3. From the what? Wait a minute. All right, this goes here. Okay. I didn't. Why I had to cut them? What was behind it? I would say lack of emotional intelligence or the manipulation of the emotional intelligence of the public. Yeah, diabolical, I tell you, yes. Yeah, regarding the, that's going back to the Epstein. Yeah, hotel has something to do with hotel rooms. Somebody, yeah. Oh, look, y'all, burning evidence. Fighting for what you love. Trafficking. Bottom of the deck. Oh, look at this. Keeping a promise. Well, I declare. Now, I'm going to use my true crime deck. The question is Philoniqua, Emperor Philoniqua, what do they have? Does Philoniqua have in common with Diddy? Donna said, will the Afrikaner send back? You mean that the ultimate African American, Donna? No time soon is he going anywhere. Mm-hmm. What does Emperor Philoniqua have in charge? I mean, in what did I say? In common with Diddy. What does he have in common with Diddy? Mm-hmm. What does he have in common with Diddy? Yeah, I think I will shuffle. Oh. Yeah, he's a bit rough on my hands here. What does he have in common with Diddy? Oh, wait a minute. That card's mixed up in here. Oh, no, no, no. That doesn't count. I found a card in here that's not supposed to be in here. Yeah, okay. Where's this going? Oh, okay. Now, uh, I should have asked related. What does Feloniqua have related to Diddy? How is he related? Another one related to Diddy. Or should I say in common with? Hi, Theo. What does he have in common with? What does he have in common with? Donna, what you talking about? Are you talking to me, Donna? The what color ones, Punk? I don't know what you're talking about. The Donna. I just caught on. They want to go home badly, so I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I should ask. I'm asking. What? Well, we'll see. What does Felonico have in common with the Diddler? What does Felonico have in common with Diddy? Is it truly in common with Diddy? What does he have in common with Diddy? Oh, there's another one. Nope, they're not. They're in the wrong place. Okay, what does he have in common with Diddy? Here comes our vocalist. Say hi to everybody. Hey, where you going? What does he have in common with Diddy? God, she's got those things in her ears. Hey, take the thing out your ear so you can hear me. Yeah, you had a note up there that scared the hell out of me. Yeah. I flipped out. And tell the folks hello. There. Tell the folks hello.
I'm just trying to get some water.
I know. Tell the folks hello.
Where? Oh.
Ellie says hi, Lauren. Kat says hi, Lauren. Theo's sitting up prayers. Namaste, I guess. Okay. Now, where was I? What does the emperor have in common with? Oh, Janelle said hello. Diddy. What does he have in common with Diddy? Oh, Trina. Secrets. Clean up the secrets. In this case, they've done several. What they do it over and over and over again as a series of things. It's a serial thing they do, not necessarily calling them serial killers. No, that just means they do it over. What they do it over and over and over again. That's their thing. Okay. This should have been at the Diddy trial, but they don't use tarot cards. Damn. What did the emperor have in common with Diddy? Organized crime. Oh, Jesus. And children, too. Jesus. Allegedly. All of this is alleged. It is for entertainment purposes only. We're talking some morbid shit right now. We have no proof confirming any such thing. Prayers up. Prayers up. All over the place. All over the globe. Everywhere. Okay. These children are taken topside and then they are smuggled in the tunnels beneath the ground. Yeah, the lies. They're using the dating apps. They're using the whole dating motif, the fake relationship. And some of these people are grandparents to these children, or faking, pretending. The children see them and they relate. They think they're their grandparents when they're not. They're predators. They're predators. Like that, yeah. These children see that they look at them. They think these kids think they're loving grandparents like they have at home. But the kids do stuff too. Kids know how to, yeah, and they do live to regret it. They know how to slip away from their parents. As young as 3, they'll do that just to explore their freedom and just go explore. Oh boy, now this is interesting. Oh, this is they both are probably need caregivers now. Diddy and Epstein. I mean Epstein. Feloniqua. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Yeah, their health is hidden. Their health issues are both hidden. Yeah, because he got some. We know he's got some mental issues. I'm talking about the diddler now. Um, and we know that we can see. Oh, look at this. Somebody's concerned, interested in trying to pull off something like this. Fake death. We can see it on Feloniqua. We can't necessarily see it. Anybody in the mountains and moving out into the mountains? The mountains of where? Yeah. No, somebody's getting tired of the drama and the legal proceedings. Somebody's in debt. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a couple. A couple. Spouse and partner. Crimes of passion. Wooded areas. This shit don't sound good. Imprisonment at the party. Yeah, these people. Oh, God. And somebody. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. Let me just do it this way. We have a male who's sick and tired of all the drama around him. Wonder who that is. Both of them. This is how Feloniqua and Diddy relate. They have so much in common, you see. Legal proceedings. They both have gone into debt, paying lawyers. They are regarding because of or regarding their spouses or partners' testimony against them. Regarding, and look at this, y'all, regarding crimes of passion. That's are rape. And with no consent. Away from where the world can see you, can see what's being done, wooded area. And they know, look at this. They all can end up in jail because of the way they party. Someone has even tried to run away, but ended up the S word. They continuously perpetuate fraud on social media. I don't know what the road means. I get down the road or up the road. I don't know what it is. And now we're getting back into Feloniqua because it's through egotism that natural disasters are taking place. And the accidental trapping, people being trapped by accident because they've been playing footsie with the power source and Mother Nature. This is interesting. This is going a little too far. I don't know of any hotel motel situation, but this is reminding me. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. Man-made disasters in a hotel. I'll say it like that. Man-made disaster. Now we're back into the Diddy thing. But see, Diddy wasn't the only one. Hello, Gail G. Harris. Look, the meetings in the hotel, motel. Look, the drugs. Good gracious of life. You know, they have every daggone thing in this. I'm tired of looking at it. It's giving me a headache now. Um, Be still. Did Diddy and the Emperor Phoenicia, did they have freak offs together? That's a yes, folks. This is why all this stuff is so. I mean, it is like the same thing is going on. I was thinking that maybe they could relate because they do, the same stuff separately. These people are together. So when they got rid of Maureen Comey, they killed two birds with one stone. So they think. I still say they opened the Pandora's box because regardless of what they have, oh geez. See, they think, okay, they think they have killed the surveillance, right? But the accomplices in the crime, the affairs in the neighborhood. These are people out in the street who've been to the parties who can say, I saw them, blah, blah, blah. Look, I got pictures. We got pictures. We don't have videos. It wasn't the video time, but we have pictures. And this is interesting because those will come out for payback. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody got snatched up and strangled at one of these parties and they're healing. That can really mess your larynx up. And that was done to enforce the mind control. Yeah, they're still alive. But they won't be singing. If they were singers, it's gone. And some people just love being the devil in this case would be sadism, masochism, bondage. Well, maybe not necessarily bondage, but bondage. Whatever. Because that can be a little different there. I can understand the bondage. I can't understand the S&M. I have no enjoyment of being beat or beating somebody. Yeah. Landfill. And they throw you out. They use you up and throw you out. And, oh, geez. And look at this. This is basically trying to get them. This is interesting. A water cult? Oh, well, it was on the island. It was on the island. Intuition cult. There. And the water. All this was on the water. So, yes, there were yachts involved. Oh, ooh. And somebody, well, these aliens, I don't believe they're aliens from another planet, but from another country. We have the aliens. We have the money. Life insurance. So somebody is being paid to keep quiet. Who got married on the beach? What female got married on the beach? Do we know? She very well may have been through the tunnel herself. And she may very well be foreign. I don't know. But I associate the this desert with the Sahara. I mean, I know about the Grand Canyon, but and that part of the whole Southwest. Here we're talking about fiery jealousy. He had his Cassie too. I don't know who his. Oh, no. Mm-hmm. And it looks like both he and Diddy were from an abusive family. And I don't want to go any further because it just gets uglier and uglier. Okay. No sensitivity to human beings or anything. Nothing. Nothing. No, no. They were. You know what? I don't know about Diddy because I know when you're dealing with Diddy's from a family that was in organized crime, allegedly. Uh Philaniqua stuff was 1,000 times worse because I think. Hmm, I know if you're in the gangster world, you're going to be insensitive. I know you're going to have to delete people. And you have to be prepared for that mentally. But you still have a choice. And Philaniqua's world, you can delete the whole damn world. It wouldn't make a difference as long as you get what you want. That's a whole different that's a whole different mindset. Allegedly. Allegedly. As I stated before, we're making up fiction stories. That's just a narrative. But it's a scary one. Mm-hmm. Gail says, Grandmother, remember some Diddy activities took place in the Trump Tower. Yes! The Trump Towers. They sure did. They absolutely did. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, folks, enough of that. Uh, let's clear this energy. And then I'm going to go. Yeah, we don't want that hanging around us. And it's just Monday. But how are you doing on your news fast? Yeah, watch as little news as you possibly can for a whole week. I think up to the 26th. Then see how you feel. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Wow. Well, folks, I want you to stay centered, stay grounded. Hello, Michelle Moore. Uh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't even read into him. Yeah. It was something about his music that turned me. I used to love his music, especially in the closet. We're talking about R. Kelly now. Hi, Carmen. But I don't know what the name of that song is. I still don't. I call it the roller skate song because it was kind of song you feel like you just want to roller skate to. And I listened to the words. I was in my car and I'm like, wait a minute. He's talking about a kid, a child. With mama, you rolling that body. I'm like, oh, hell no, he's not talking about somebody's, what, 13, 14-year-old girl. Yeah, he was. And that killed it for me. And that was before he got into any trouble. That was before. So let me go and say my hellos, which are basically my goodbyes to everybody until the next time. Okay. Oh, mm-hmm. What was I thinking? By all means, donations are accepted. You can pop the box with the dollar sign on it under here, or you can send them to me directly. I get them either way. I just get them immediately if you send it to my Cash App. Okay. Folks, members, I am promise you this week I'm going to have a new tarot video for you regarding the hermetic principles of tarot that tarot follows. It all comes together. And I hope to complete that. Okay. Oh, really? I did not know that, Michelle. Mm-hmm. Birds of a feather. Was Weinstein living there too? I wonder. I just wonder. So let's take it back up here. Did I miss anybody today? I've got my lab chat on. Okay, so far so good. Hmm. I think I got everybody. Did I get you, Cookie B? I knew it. And Shirley Trope. Hmm. Shirley, are you any relation to Tom Trope? who just passed away. He was an actor. Hi, Janet Jackson. I almost missed, and Carol Newsom. Carol, I saw you, but I was in the heat of something I was talking about. How are you, dear? Hmm. No, he's not going to bother him at all. Let's see. Is Obama going to? Well, because he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it. So it would be baseless at this point. It's not sound to go after President Obama, and it's sure as hell not sound to go after the Wall Street Journal or any other publication because he has. See, they're in their arrogance. This is the old boy network where they ruled for years and years and years and years. I mean, you don't even. They're used to. Let me tell you what the old boy network is used to because I had to deal with them when I was coming up as a much younger woman and a black woman too, or a woman of color. They didn't know what the hell I was, and they didn't care. I was to do. I was for one thing, and I'm talking about on the job, babe. You did not look in their eyes when they spoke to you. You definitely didn't look in their face. You talked with them. They did the talking. You did not talk. Your head was down. You shut up and listen. You had no defense, regardless about what they were saying to you. Okay. And then they passed some laws that saying if you say the wrong thing to a woman, if you put your hands on a woman, you could go to jail because they were slapping the daylights out of women in the office. Oh yeah, your manager or supervisor, bah, quit. Oh yeah, then nobody talks about that. Hey Roger, how are you? Yes, yes, Lady Karma's doing a thing, and they don't even show that on. I watch these old movies. Now I see how they slap the daylights out of women around in their in personal relationships in these old movies. But let me tell you, they slapped around somebody's mama, somebody's wife on those jobs. And I'm gonna tell you. And there, when I was working as a paralegal, I also did. Here I go with another story. Um, Workers' comp appeals, and we got some appeals for some of the worst. If the person couldn't testify and tell who did what, they would be denied workers' comp. If the person ended up brain damage and they couldn't, they would be denied workers' comp. So the family comes to us. Okay. I had no. They used to do anything to women on the job that they did on the street. And what they used to do in corporate America, they would dump the bodies in the dumpster down the street. So when the body was found, their company wouldn't be at all involved. Dead bodies. I am not exaggerating this shit. And I got that from my attorney. Because they talk amongst themselves. And I'm like, damn. There was one case I will never forget it, and that is why I keep my head on swivel, as the young people say. I always watch my surroundings, even in my own damn house, because you never know where it's coming from. This beautiful young woman in her 40s, well, 30s or 40s, married. Um, they had just built this brand new building in one of our burbs, one of our suburbs, and they found her laid out by her car in the garage at 7 in the morning. She was a manager, and she had her gold bracelets on and her gold rings and her earrings, not gaudy, delicate. Yeah, yeah, she was a white woman, blonde, like I said, beautiful, laid out. Somebody had beaten her to a pulp. They literally smashed her head in and left her there. There was a young black guy. And this was before there was bus service out there. He took the bus to go as far as he could go. And after that, he walked the road. It was a road, okay? It had asphalt, but that was asphalt and trees. You know, those two lanes, one going up, one coming down. And he was just walking. The police tried to say that he did it, but he was the one who found her. And they found the camera in the garage. She was beaten in the stairwell and dumped by her car in the garage. Well, her car was the only car there. And that taught them, that showed them this guy he was still walking up the road trying to get to work while she was being attacked by an assailant, but they could not figure out who it was. But had not, that was one of them. Had that guy not had a good lawyer, they were going to stick that attack on her, on him. And it's interesting that he never went in the garage. The camera showed him going in the whole opposite direction. He went in the office. He didn't come in through the garage because he didn't have a car. He was up there. They showed him running. You know, he had gotten into a jog from the main road, and his supervisor saw him. Everybody saw him up there, and that was the testimony. So they left him alone, but they tried it. They never found out who did it, and they denied her workers' comp because she ended up brain damage. She had a husband and children. I don't know if I don't know what happened to her after that, because that case had to go leave us and went to the big boss. He had to manage that. But what if it went to the big boss? Then more than likely, he would switch from workers' comp appeal to something more like guardianship. Oh yeah, he knew he was going to get her some money because somebody had to take care of her. She could never take care of herself again in life. And I don't know how I got on that subject, but things happened. Things have always happened, and they're swept under the rugs to the point where you have no idea what's really going on. So you keep you watch yourself. You see me when I'm sitting here reading for you, and I hear a noise. It's going to be like what. And there are times when I'll stop a reading and go see what the hell is going on with my thing in my hand. Well, I'll pick it up as I move on. You don't see that. Because I've seen too much in the law offices. Okay. That just so when I hear people saying things like, "Oh, you can't believe everything." Oh, yeah, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. But anyway, how did I get on that? For whatever it was, I don't know how I got on that, but things happen, especially on jobs. So I know good and doggone well, things happen in schools. Things happen, always things happening at parties. And when you have parties and you have kids at parties, especially young girls, middle school, high school, day parties. Come on, y'all. Was I born yesterday? I mean, this is what Feloniqua was famous for. And I do believe even the Diddler had his day parties too. So they also had that in common. Now, moving right along. What else was going on? Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I hit that. I didn't mean to hit that like that. Oh yeah, no. And it's good, Roger. You never wish anybody harm. I wish people would stop saying things, but wishing death on people and wishing because it comes back on them. And it's not always immediate, but it's going to be in perfect timing, and it may not. It be somebody they really love. Hmm. All by himself. Yep. How about that, Roger? That's the best karma. You sit there and you can watch it. Yeah, because was it? I didn't read that. I heard that your karma is on your. You wear your karma on your body. Your karma is reflects on your body. I'm like, damn. Okay. Yeah, the tide always turns. A lot of people don't believe it applies to them until all of a sudden, blood out. Thank you, Janelle. GL still laughing. Thank you for the hearts. So I can't say sometimes you got to hit that note. Yeah, boy, I will listen. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. But I wasn't ready for that kind of noise. See a second. Right now she's watching TV. hmm Okay. All right, folks. I'm not staying on long. I'm gonna bounce off now. I've got to get some lunch before I'm famished. So how have you been with this portal coming through? Cities energies coming through. I've been so hungry. I've been as hungry. You would have thought I never had any food in the house or hadn't eaten for days, but I'm just so hungry all the time, every day. I don't know what I need more fuel. Oh,
Sorry.
what are you drinking up there? What are you
Oh,
doing? Oh no, I'm sorry. You would have seen that. Yeah, I pushed that. Sorry, baby. hmm Yeah, and she's hungry too. Are you gonna? What are you gonna fix? Are you gonna fix lunch? I see you at the cookies now. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go in there and do lunch then. Okay, folks, I enjoyed my time with you. I have 83 likes. Anybody who didn't like it? 83 people here and 41 likes. That's 50%. So somebody liked this conversation and the readings. Okay. Until the next time, my darlings. Until the next time. This is Grand Madam wishing you Goddess blessings and much love. What does Goddess blessings mean? All the prosperity, wealth, and health you can handle. Much love.